Alright, are we live? Are we live, my friends? How are we looking? Oh, that was quick. Hey everybody, welcome in, welcome in. We are back with the Death School solo run, episode number 61. We are getting... we are moving along, and we are moving along fast. However, we are starting to hit a bit of a roadblock because of the outgoing damage boost of our enemies that we have been dealing with for the last couple of episodes, especially the first episode of Caramel. I've already gotten killed twice, so I'm starting to try to farm the gear in Lemuria, but I am not having much luck with the drops, so I'm hoping I'll have some better luck coming up soon. Fingers crossed. Yo, GL, you're already here. Well, that was quick. Hey, man. I know I was just talking to you in the Discord. Alright, so real quick before we get too far along here, we are on quest number 27 out of sorry, out of 88, so we're roughly 25% of the way through. We got a long ways to go. So let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, we got a long way to go, but... yeah, once Sabrina hits level 150, I will put the Merciless Death Cap on her. That is part of the, Lemuria gear set. But I'm still trying to get the rest. It looks like she's wearing a shower cap, but honestly... function over fashion, guys.
Guess we know the gummies are sour here as well. Push through, we need to find Hans.
Gummy bears! This is our intro I got here? That's funny. Alright, let's get busy. Got a good start. Listen to music. Hey. Hey, Pip! What's up? What is up, my dude? Welcome to the party. Hello there. Yes, indeed, Pip. Welcome in. Hey, great to see you here, Pip. Ooh. Funny how a white bunny is the Death School. Look at that. Look at that. That totally doesn't fit. The green one actually makes sense. Well, that's a protected life blade. Virulence? Ooh. Yeah, I've started to see that more often. But when they die. I mean, I guess, but... yeah, the white one is a soul. Maybe. I wouldn't doubt it if that's the case. And that's why it's white? I don't know. Pierce! Grass. Yeah.
No! Don't eat me!
Hold on, Hans, we're coming. Hurry, Wizard, this way.
Badge discovered, Bunny Bopper.
Oh no, it is what is a heavy-duty digging gummies, and it has Hans.
This feels really weird.
Let us take this thing apart, Wizard.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna swap out Cthulhu for Winged Sorrow. Cause I want to be able to do more damage. This guy probably cheats. He probably cheats. I am wholly expecting most bosses now to cheat. There's Chewy Butt Apart. That's right, GL. There is chewy butt. I like it. The Bundozer. What a fitting name. Alright, what's special about him? If he's got cheats, what are they? Well, if he's got cheats, he's not anti-faint. It looks like he's got access to myth magic, which has me concerned. Phew! Crit block. Oh, he's got the DOT version. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast my spear. Because then if I can get the minion out, if I have to attack sooner, due to low health, can at least knock him out and try to guarantee it. Sun. That's a natural attack. Oh! He's definitely cheating. What? Okay. I don't know what that second spell was. It must have not done anything. What? I know, like the second time he had his son didn't. Wait. Where did 2/3 of my health just go? He did something.
Don't do that! It eats those!
Oh, he gets rid of blades. Fantastic. I'm gonna watch the chat. I'm gonna watch the back here. Yeah, 2,000 of my health just disappeared.
It is gurgling in preparation. Watch out!
Oh, good lord. So he's basically anti-blade. I may have to pull out my myth deck for this. Yeah, I cannot do anything. I have to even be dead before I can make my first attack. So it seems like spears don't trigger it, but blades do. So it's better.
That will not work.
What do you mean? Now what's he doing? It's not even showing damage numbers for that. What is that cheat? Okay, hold on. It's our first boss, and I get killed. Okay, this is garbage. This is actually bad. Wow. What? Okay, this is actually gonna be a pain. No, don't do that. Oh. Oh, it does not like this, Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. OMG. It's in pity. Yeah. So, no, don't do that, it eats those. If a wizard casts a positive charm or a global, the Bundozer will cast disarm to remove a charm. Single target blades cast on another wizard only result in the receiver being disarmed, while multi-target blades result in the caster. If the cheat is triggered, the Bundozer will use an invisible attack which has a chance to instantly defeat the wizard. Okay, so he's anti-blade. So I need to go to my myth deck, basically. Oops. it says, oh, it is gurgling in preparation. Watch out. At the end of round 3 and every third round thereafter, Hans will say this as a warning for the next round. Yes, do that. Dealing damage to the Bundozer the round after the warning is given. And prevent the Bundozer's natural attack cheat from occurring. That will not work. Otherwise, at the end of the round, the Bundozer will cast its natural attack, and then will cast a Sun version of Mass Supernova. The first time this cheat triggers, the Sun version of Mass Supernova will deal 33% of every wizard's health, the second time 66%, the third time 99% of all wizards' HP. Even when casting its natural attack without a cheat, the Bundozer casts a Sun version of Mass Supernova that deals 33% of all wizards' health. So this guy is loaded with a bunch of mass health cheats. Mass health steal cheats. Pretty much, is what I'm getting out of this. Holy schnitzels. Yeah, Grand Lord, look at this. I'll put it in chat for those of you who would like to read. I kind of just roughly skimmed over it, but that's who we are facing right now. I'll give it 1 or 2 more attempts, and then I may have to call for backup, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off. This is going to be really hard. Yeah, I think I'm gonna temporarily remove this stun block, because he doesn't have anything... At least he's got the Basilisk that can stun me, so I should probably keep it. Jeez. What the frick? Yeah, and any shields that you have will not reduce that Sun Supernova damage. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to mass Scarecrow here. And hope for the best. And it also doesn't help that he has 128% outgoing damage. Maybe I'll throw in a copy of Kisma's Curse, in case I need a quicker attack and I happen to have a Shadow Pip. Because Kisma does more than Scarecrow, even though it's not a lifesteal. So it may be useful. I could use it to get the minion out, if nothing else. Or divide the damage. Alright, let's try again. You broke out an enemy that was a reverse dreadnought where you broke the head? I mean, that would be interesting, I think. For a gameplay loop. Play so sour. Yeah. Alright, let's try again. You know, 1 or 2 more times, then I may have to... This is the earliest in a stream I think I would have ever had to call for backup. Like, this is absurd. Okay, this is a strong hand to start. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast my stun block, so then hopefully I won't have to cast it again when I reshuffle. And if I end up not needing it, yeah, I'll just discard it, but... I wholeheartedly believe I can solo this guy. I just need to act quickly. Yeah, I just need to act fast. I'm gonna try and get the minion knocked out first. If I'm able to do so. Like, I'll wait until Hans gives me that warning. And then I should be ready to attack at that point. Yeah, maybe get 2 traps on his buddy there. Okay, so... that was my normal one, right? Yeah. Okay. That was my upgraded one. Well, that's a raging bull. That's actually not good because then... ouch. Yep, it's gonna blow up the myth.
It is gurgling in preparation. Watch out!
Okay, so that's... I have to attack now if I want to avoid getting killed. Or at least try to mitigate that risk. Because then if I attack it, he shouldn't do his cheat. Okay, that's better than nothing. Okay, so the next shot for sure will kill his minion. I don't have to worry about passing or casting any more traps on him. Oh jeez, of course he's doing it. Then his invisible supernova. That's gonna take out 1/3 of my HP. Ew, and he's got a death spear? It's gonna probably break through my entire armor. Oh, I still have resistance left? Not very much. Yeah, and it doesn't even show up until later. Yeah, I'll go ahead and draw it and start getting balance pips just so that I'm ready to cast it when the opportunity arises. Seriously? He's healing up his minion. Great. And it's a crit heal. Yeah, I gotta knock this sucker out. I gotta do it fast. Backdraft? I think it was backdraft. Yeah, it's not safe to do feint right now. My health is too low. Hello there. Hey, Squall, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the party. Looks like a TC fire trapped me again, but I could be wrong.
It is gurgling in preparation. Watch out!
So what happened, Squall, was he had a power pip, and then all of his pips went away. So that's what made me believe that he actually casted Backdraft. If that makes any sense, that field analysis. Because I only have 1 trap, and if it took 2 pips to cast it, more than likely, it was probably Backdraft. 6 regular pips? No, 2, it was 1 power pip. The heck is that? Oh, is that the life, like, all hit spell? Or, split spell? It's a possibility. Oh. Like season 5 enemy, it's lifelike target. Oh, okay. I was thinking I hadn't seen it, but it gave me that look because it had like a mirage sandy background to it. Oh, come on. What? He's not dead yet? By how much? How far off am I? 200 HP? Are you serious? If he hadn't blocked my crit, he would be dead. Now I might be in trouble because he attacks with his fancy crap every third round. Ew, shoot. I am in trouble. And I'm in big trouble. I am in big trouble.
It is gurgling in preparation. Watch out!
Oh, and I didn't roll Kisma! Ouch, this is going to hurt. Massively. If I had run Kisma, I'd be fine. But I didn't. So I might actually be dead, but we will find out.
That will not work.
Yeah, he's gonna do his thing. 48-ish. Yep, and he's gonna do his sun supernova. Please tell me I can draw Kisma. Wait, I'm dead? Oh, it's because it's the second activation. Come on, seriously? You've got to be kidding. If he didn't freaking block or I drew Kisma, I'd be fine. And it'd be done. This is my third attempt already. This is ridiculous. And he's probably gonna have his minion back, too. Yep. Focus on per pip. It's 15. And the trap laid 30% on me. With 2 pips. I'm 99% sure that normally... Backdraft is 15 each. See if I can make sure the minion dies the first time. Because that was an issue. So that I had to attack twice to get rid of the minion. Ouch! Back with 2 pips is 30. Well, he gained a power pip in the next round. So that might explain why you saw that. Okay, well at least I have a powered up scarecrow in my hand. Purpose the next round. Did he? Then I guess I'm not really sure. This is kind of a blur right now because I'm having trouble thinking straight. Well, actually, if I want to make sure the minion dies, because a 40 and a 30 was not enough last time, so I'm gonna cast my curse card. Hopefully he'll die this time. And I'll be able to spare myself.
It is gurgling in preparation. Watch out!
Okay, so I have to attack now. And then he won't do his cheat. Oh! That helps, but also doesn't. Alright, I think I got the minion this time. I did.
Ja, du that.
Alright, so that actually helps quite a bit. Alright, let's start going for balance so that I'm ready. That's a bull. Yeah, it's still not great, but last time he casted a ball on me, I had a DOT from a humongo frog. This will not smoke screen anymore. No. Well, as far as I know
It is gurgling in preparation. Watch out!
As far as I know, Squall, what am I trying to say? It always detonated a DOT, which for me and my brother created the strategy of Fire Dragon into Bull. Welcome back. Welcome back, Gio. Again? What the frick? Well, good thing I'm about to heal. 'Cause I definitely am not going to be in good shape after this hit. Ouch. Once upon a time when FFA wasn't a DOT, Bull smoke screened. Okay.
Ja, du that.
Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna reshuffle, keep Kisma in my hand, because I want to be ready for the next time he, is about to do his cheat. I don't want to be caught with nothing, like last time. I don't feel safe fainting. I'm not willing to take that risk. He sure likes Bull, doesn't he? FA and the Bull is a valid combo now. Noted? Yeah. But then again, you need 2 Shadow Pips to do that, Squall. And Shadow is hard to come by, especially once you get to be in the later stages. Like, the enemy just gets their Shadow Pips so much faster than you. It's honestly absurd. I think next turn he's gonna do it. So I'm gonna have to Kisma and hope for the
It is
best.
gurgling in preparation. Watch out!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Kisma and hope for the best. And hope he dies from this. Fingers crossed, chat. 3rd time's a charm? Literally? Maybe not with Kisma's curse? I'm really hopeful that this will be enough. Yes!
I feel funny.
3rd time's the charm, people.
I should think so after that sad, silly display. But are you okay?
Okay, I have been chased, I have been swallowed, I have Gumi in places one ought not to mention in polite company, all because of your mission. Huh? What? Sorry, my head. It is all swimmy and muddled and tangy. I need a minute.
Hans, wait!
Oh, lordy. Now we're chasing after him. Ugh. Yeah, that was nasty.
Careful, Wizard. I think all the time in the belly of a sour gumi has upset Hans.
This is your fault! You wanted to find the proof of your theory! You sent me to Nibelheim! I don't know! Ugh!
Hans, did you swallow any of the sour gumi?
How could I not? I was yelling through the whole fight to help you! You valued customer! You parasite leeching caramel! This is all your fault!
Oh boy. Wow, he's got the exact same HP as his minion. This ought to be easy. Yeah, I'm not really worried about stun. What's our balance? So unless there's some weird spell that they have mastery with. So get the other. Yeah, probably. Unless I don't get Shadow. Doesn't have been hell won that fight. It would have, a Squall, but unfortunately I am not the Fire School. Speaking of Shadow. Alright, we are moving on. I'm getting Serpent Bowl. Maybe.
I don't know what I'm doing. I feel so... What is the opposite of sweet?
Sour.
Sour.
Salty! That is it! I am salty and not happy. The other one, sad and angry. I need to lay down.
Wizard, I will take Hans back to Olga's shop. I will meet you in the mines when he's safe.
No, wait! There's someone else still trapped down here. You must find Gunther. Oh!
Okay, new plan. I will help Hans. You find this Gunther, then meet me in the shop when you're ready to continue our investigation.
Alright, off we go. Whoa. Oh. Cinnamon trolls.
Listen, tourist, I don't have time for... You found Hans? Sweet syrup and sassafras! I thought that poor lad was a goner. But look, I don't have time to mourn the almost recently dead. I have a shipment of chocolate ore I need to get to the surface. Of course it matters! Even when they are working, the bunnies lack refinement. So, we need to dig through the ore and remove rocks and things. Then ship it topside. If I do not make my daily quota, they will dock my pay. And I already owe Nana everything I have. Basically, child, I don't get that ore to town. It does not matter if the bunnies eat me. But it is stuck behind it will be easier to show you.
Red Velvet Troll. Oh, it's another, thing.
Yeah, cavity! That is a good word for it. It opened just a few minutes ago. No shaking, no quaking, just boop, big hole in the ground. And over there, on the other side, that is my future in that minecart. I went ahead to scout for the gummies and got separated from it. There is a tunnel that loops around the hole, but I hear it is filled with red velvet trolls. I don't suppose you can help me there, yeah? See what I mean? Red velvet trolls! They think they are so fancy, so highbrow. Bah! Bah! I say to you trolls!
Is it normal I prefer Rain of Fire over Dragon? I would say more people probably prefer Dragon. But go on, Squall. I'm listening. Bah, he says, whoa. Yeah. It's pretty funny, isn't it? I just like how the main damage is negligible and it can still pop fire/tower shields and the DOT messes them up. I mean, there's definitely that argument to be made. Alright. Easy.
We elucidate, boss, that you here, he be quite acrimonious.
Smug trolls.
What are you doing trespassing in the exalted kingdom of red velvet trolls? I obliterate you, annihilate you, take you outside and defenestrate you.
Oh, you just say a shadow version of everything? That's a new fire elf. Yeah, they gave it some more animations. It's not one set animation anymore. Of course, he didn't die. His skull's always done 200 plus damage a turn. Yeah, pretty consistently. Mostly skull because of the outgoing damage boost that enemies are now getting to, and the innate armor pierce that they have is just so high. Like, it almost negates Sabrina's armor completely, to the point where I've actually considered adding shields to my deck for like the first time during this run. What? Oh, come on. Seriously? No, it's just a straight hit. Minimus, I've seen that spell. Yeah, catch of the day.
The kingdom falls. Warn guests. Tells them to flee and never return.
Guests? Since when do trolls have guests?
I'm going to go refill my potion bottles before the next combat zone.
So, we're calling them cavities?
Sounds better than Big Hole.
I mean, there's subsidence, chasm, pit, abyss, black spot.
Enough! We're not here to name the cavities. The judge sent us to. Hey, it's the wizard.
Great. Let's take them outside and throw them in the subsidence.
He just tried to enfeeble me, I think. Did it turn one enfeeble? Yeah. Yeah, I was watching to see how many pips would get burned. And I saw 3, and that's how much enfeeble costs. Yeah, I want to have at least one more blade before I try to smack him. What's he gonna do? He fizzled. Alright, let's go for it. Good.
Don't get too confident, Wizard. Judge Veg is watching you, and when you least expect it, he'll bring the gavel down.
Who was they? Ah, secret apocalypse cults that may or may not be responsible for all the cavities and sour gummies? Well, at least you're not blaming the witches. Everybody always blames the witches. Sour gummies, stubbed toe, bad dates, witch this, witch that. Come, let us recover my cart. Oh, good! It is still here. I stay employed another day. And I can remain in my home and not leave for the surface. Or I bet the factories look less sad and gloomy. But I am a mole. I like the dark. And ore sorting may not be as sweet as nibble mining, but it beats working in that rancid treacle foundry. Danke to you, though. I can get this cart through the tunnel and make my quota. Come on, let us go back the way we came before another hole opens. What a strange hole this is. I am a burrower by nature, and I can tell you, nature did not make this thing. And if your green-clad friends made it, I have no idea how. At least I do not have to worry about it anymore. Come, let us return to town.
Yeah, before we do that, though, I'm gonna go refill my potion bottles. Because those last few battles were crap. I need to refill my supply. Figure out where the minigame thing is. Here it is. Pardon me a moment, chat. Alright. Back to it, chat. Let's get busy. Let's take the Nanovator and head back to Nibelheim.
Would you mind if I ask you one more favor? I have friends who work in the foundry. And those treacle fumes! You have smelled them, yeah? Ugh. Anyway, like I said, we have quotas. Nana needs supply for the Happiness Initiative, so we all have to do our share or lose pay. Lose too much pay, you have the debt. Too much debt, you need the more stable job. Thus, my friends now work off their owings in the foundry. Normally, the smiling singing bonuses would help, but it is hard to smile when your town is falling apart or sing when you are choking on stink. So give them some of this chocolate to cover their quotas, then tell Orson their debts are paid.
Better chocolate late than never. Yeah, foundries do not smell very good.
Danke, stranger. Sorry, valued customer. We do not see so many of you in Nibelheim, so our interaction training does not get much of the use, yeah?
I can afford to leave this foundry. Perhaps I should go to the surface factories. They are not so bad. You get 2 bathroom breaks now.
They barely give you breaks to go to the bathroom? Is that what's going on with these guys?
What? I'm awake. I'm working. Oh, sorry, customer. Sometimes the treacle fumes make me sleepy. But you brought me chocolate? Danke, danke. Now I can go home and sleep. Please tell Mr. Orson I'm departing, yeah?
Oh! You are supposed to be finding my treacle recipe, not culling my great treacleizers? Our paradigms, they are not synergizing here, my friend. I am not forcing anyone to work here. This treacle foundry is good for Nibelheim, my friend. Yeah, the smell. It is the cost of doing business. This place used to be a hub of whatchamagolems and gummies. But the Nibelung, not Nana, left it to sunset on the vine. 'Tis just progress. Gummies are faster. All sorting jobs are few and unrewarding. So the moles left for the surface. But they don't like it up there. It is too bright. So I saw a opportunity. I brought Treacle here to leverage Nibelheim, bring the Nibelung home, and let them in on the ground floor of the disruptive new innovation in candy, which will be ruined if you do not find my recipe, my friend.
What?
Oh, no, stop worrying. It is just me, little old Malvorf, making with the scary face to do the funny. I hear from my little worms that you found another cavity and more Kabbalists nearby. I wish I knew where their boss is. I have, however, determined the identity of the treacle thieves. Turns out this most dastardly of crimes was committed by witches. My worms have been unable to ascertain their location, though, other than in the mines. Your friend Hans spent some time there, yeah? Ask him about this. I will be around should you need me.
Oh, hello, Wizard. Sorry about before. The sour gumi made me sour as well, but I have dissolved it in the soda, so I'm feeling a bit better. I don't know anything about the witches stealing the treacle recipe. That is the foul-smelling stuff from the foundry, yeah?
Witches. It was them that cursed this place. Convinced everyone they are too good to wallow in treacle. Probably soured up the gummies as well.
Who told you that, Olga?
Nana's old-fashioned news broadcast on the PA. Lousy witches.
I see. Well, we still need to get samples from the Gumi bunnies in the mines. I will meet you there, Visit. We will find the true cause yet.
Well, we'll find out.
This is just like back in Sveidsberg. fight the Gumi bunnies and carefully collect the Gumi samples. We did not have time for this when we were saving Hans, but there is nothing stopping us now. And the more samples we have, the more likely we can...
The fact that spears don't stack like blades is bogus. If I have an item spear and an actual spear, I should be able to have both. Yeah, that was really strange that the item spear and the regular spear don't stack. But if you have like regular item card blades and like regular blades or like sharpened blades, they all stack. It's just spears that doesn't happen with. Or traps, even, like, feint. I can have 3 feints on the same enemy, and they all trigger at the same time. Yeah, I agree, Squall, it's bogus. Why it's so unique with the spears. If you want multiple spears to stack, you need treasure cards. Or, depending on what school you are, the elemental or the spirit spear. Those are your only options, really, for having multiple spears active at once. The enhanced fuel stack, they do! They do! I have done it, that's how I got 1 in a million. That's how I got the 1 in a million, achievement, or badge, or, yeah, whatever. So, you know what I mean. I was stacking everything on top of everything. So the double spear now is only really useful if I need to plan on making multiple attacks in quick succession and I need spear. Otherwise it doesn't help that much having both in the deck. But I still keep it that way because I just never know when I'll need that kind of support. Right, I've got everything I need. And the backdrafts. Max backdraft, max enhanced backdraft. Yeah! Like, everything else stacks. Except spear. Yeah, spear just stacks differently. I got one. And of course I had to get the myth one. If I ever try to steal? Yeah, probably. I only got two. I was having a battle with my laptop. For a bit, it signed me out of the profile with all my stuff and information. Ew! That doesn't sound like fun. That doesn't sound fun. Welcome in, by the way, Shiki. Welcome to the party, my friend. Hopefully, you are well, my good sir. Me, I got annihilated in my first boss of the stream. It was a third time's the charm moment, but no. I almost had a panic attack because I thought I lost all my stuff. Yeah, I'd be thinking like you too if I was in that situation. Seriously? How many battles am I gonna have to do? For frick's sake. 2 of the battles I've gotten nothing. Come on. Completely I'm back online with all my stuff. That's good. Death shield. Did the stream freeze? It did? Hold on. Keep me posted, guys. Let me know. I'm starting to check things. Wi-Fi seems fine. OBS isn't giving me anything. We're back now. Okay. Well, that's good. Hey. Hey, Has, welcome in. Welcome to the party. How you doing, man? That was a pretty lucky. You getting Orthrus? Yeah, OBS is not saying any frames were dropped, so that's a little bit strange. Finally, jeez.
Wunderbar, we have everything we need now. We should take the samples we got from here and from Sweetsburg to my friends in... What about the witches? Who cares if they stole the treacle recipe? It's probably better if Orson stopped producing that gunk. Besides, how are we even going to find them in these mines? Yes, I suppose a pet's heightened sense of smell could track the witches. All right then, fine, try it. If it seems the witches are in this cave, what will you do about them?
You gonna spin on Metal Gear Solid 5? Hey, nice!
Curses! This treacle stuff is alchemically indestructible! I cannot believe anyone eats it! It will outlast us all!
Well, it will certainly outlast this little off-worlder the mole girl has brought us!
Ladies, can we talk about this? Use our words?
Curses!
No? I did not think so.
Just confirm what's going on with Blitz. He has heart failure? Oh my god. Been at the hospital for 4 days, no idea what the cause is. Ouch! Well, I hope he gets better. I hope he'll be okay. friends getting to know not that long ago. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, I hope he's okay. I think he'll get better. May not know who that is. So, Shiki, Blitz in the Discord, well, he goes by Blitz in the Discord, but he runs the DRG channel Gaming for the Recently Deceased, as many more commonly know him. He's also known as Gaming for the Recently Deceased. So if you recognize that name, then that's who Blitz is. And it causes to get steadier recovery? Yeah, like, heart failure is no joke. My late grandfather on my dad's side had heart problems. I'm not sure what, but he probably had some degree of heart failure because he had a lot of swelling in his legs. And that's a common sign of heart failure. Yeah, I pray for a swift recovery for Blitz, that he's able to get out of the hospital. Because he's got kids. Unfortunately not. Blitz still stands. Oh yeah! Yeah, I sure hope he gets better.
Curses! What? No, we did not curse anything. Why does everyone say we curse them?
Curses! Sorry, stubbed my toe. Fine, take the recipe back. It is useless to us anyway.
Happy visit? You fought the witches and got this recipe? Orson wanted you to destroy it, yeah? So let us... Wait, that is what treacle is? That is disgusting and vile, and no wonder the smell of it drives everyone away. You did the right thing finding this wizard. Now I would have words with this Orson.
Yeah, and my uncle had heart failure so bad he was in the hospital for a good month or two at least. And he was waiting for a heart transplant, that's how bad it was. Yeah, heart failure is no joke, people. Take care of yourselves. And if you have a family history of heart problems like I do, please see a cardiologist, also known as a heart doctor. I probably should start seeing one, even though I'm only in my 20s, simply because I have such a family history of heart problems. My dad had 2 heart attacks, one of them a widowmaker. Thankfully, he survived. And then, like I said, one of my uncles, I know, had heart failure. Have I heart problems myself? Yeah. Yeah, I think I should start seeing a cardiologist. Because I have several direct blood relatives with known heart problems. I don't have anything yet, but heart failure can strike anyone at any age. I have seen people in their 20s and 30s that have heart failure. Yeah, my thoughts and prayers go out to him.
I saw the recipe, hamster. I know what treacle is. You have been mixing and packaging industrial waste.
First, waste is a very judgmental term. All this runoff from Nonna's chocolate ice cream and gummy factories, it is still legally edible. Nana wants to expand beyond caramel with the Happiness Initiative, which means more treats, new treats. So we need to redefine what a treat even is. Take the byproducts of every caramel delight, mix them into a viscous slurry. Is it toxic waste or an artisanal delicacy? It is all definitions.
It is filled with chemicals and goo and melty things. Who would even eat that? And how would they feel if I told them what it was?
Marleybone! Market research shows Marleybonians eat anything, and you'll have a hard time convincing them without, yoink, this recipe to prove it.
This is not over. You are poisoning Nibelheim, you will probably poison Marleybone, and we will stop you. With a boycott. Come with me, Visit.
Country snack industry. Yeah, there have been I've had discussions with my coworkers at the VA.
Treacle, bad for the people. Treacle, bad for the people. Orson is right. We need proof of what he's doing if we want to stop him, and I know just where to get it. Down the hall is a room for employees only. That must be where the byproducts are being piped in and mixed together. I will stay out here and distract Orson while you sneak in and take pictures of the waste pipes and treacle vats.
Yeah, there's a lot of chemicals and stuff in American food and snacks that are banned like everywhere else. But our FDA, our lovely FDA, has not caught up to that yet. They've started to ban certain things, but they haven't really done much yet, so mildly upsetting that that's the case.
Hello, valued customer. You really should not be in here. The pungent fumes of unprocessed treacle are more than mortal noses can bear. Please allow the whatchamacallum to see you outside.
Should they know? Money makes the world go round, sadly. Yeah, like they're seeing a spike in colon cancer cases in people under 50. And a lot of doctors are attributing that to a lot of the chemicals that are in our food. And it's hard to avoid. It really is hard to avoid because they're so common. It's really, really difficult to avoid them completely. Which I would like to do, but unfortunately I do not have the means to do so. So I do what I can feasibly do. You're not lying? Yeah. Like, when I put my work lunches together, I try to... It's tough. It's tough to make a complete meal for work without including something that falls under that ultra-processed category. It's tricky. It can be done, I have done it, but it's certainly not easy to do it. For the reasons that I just mentioned, is because of how common they are. These ultra-processed foods that are everywhere. So, I do make a conscious effort to avoid them for the most part, but it's a feat. Plus, I don't have the means nor the money to go super healthy shopping. Most people don't. Most people don't, Shiki. And that's a sad reality. Yeah, it's just a sad reality. Yeah, I need to, 80% death shield. Yeah, that's gonna be a biatch to eat through. You can do it, sure, just sparingly. Yeah. even my mom has been like limiting the snacks that she keeps around the house, you know, for my dad. Because my dad's a big snacking kind of guy. So she tries to keep somewhat healthier things around the house. And I certainly try to as well.
Oh no, it is the corporate espionage. Run! Run for your jobs! You're the corporate spy! We will not let you steal our pungent trade secrets.
That was a supercharge. Good thing I attacked just then. I'd barely have a one-hit KO coming my way.
Run! The valued customer is too powerful for us. Report them to the manager.
Oh, 149. I can't wear my shower cap yet. Yeah, we'll probably hit 150 before the end of the stream, I would imagine.
Treacle, bad for... Did you get the evidence? Good. I have friends with contacts in Marleybone. In a week, everyone will know what treacle is. Now let us go make Olsen shut this place down.
Rip. Yeah. Yeah, I want to be able to wear that hat, because it's the first piece of the Lemuria gear. It's the only piece I currently have. Yeah, it gives me slightly more crit, another point of damage resistance. I gain about 300 more HP. My damage more than, like, my damage bonus doubles. Like, I need that. Desperately.
I just saw my treacle mixes flee. My friends! Why? Why are you trying to sabotage the rejuvenation of Nibelheim?
This is not rejuvenating Nibelheim. This is pumping poison through the world and to people, all for gold.
It is not for gold. It is for Nana's dream. Why hoard the delight that is caramel when we can mass produce it for the whole spiral?
At the expense of caramel itself. We used to carefully select the best chocolate at our own pace. We were happy. Customers were happy.
Grand Nana was not, and she likes my treacle project, without which there is no Nibelheim. So what do you replace it with? Ideas, not complaints.
That's brilliant, Wizard. Nibelheim can sell the rich chocolate we used to nibble as, what is the word? Artisanal? We just need a taste test.
No boy. Alright. Well, we're finding some fancy chocolate here, chat. Sorry, I just had to quick respond to something on my second monitor.
Okay, Wizard, just go to each of the chocolate veins and I will use my Nibelung senses to nibble them for the choicest bits of all. Once Orson realizes how much better it is than bunny chocolate, he will understand the true value of Nibelheim.
What the heck? Jeez. Yeah, Orson, and let's pull that, that clothespin right off your nose, and then you will smell your garbage that you are producing in that factory. Yeah, if only I got paid to smile and sing at work. Only way I get paid more is if I pick up or do overtime, or, yeah. But I do like where I'm at, though. Like, I might actually... This might be one of the jobs where I'm more willing to pick up overtime for.
Oh my! This is wunderbar! So much better than Nana's chocolates. You know who would really love this? Penguins! Since the overthrow of Walrusburg, sweet treats have flooded Polaris. The people have become very choosy. If we sell Nana's enriched chocolates as a gourmet good for connoisseurs, it will appeal to their feathery egos. The Goomies can still mine the regular chocolate, but I can bring the Nibelung home and put them to work nibbling for the premium bits. Kill the pumps! We are pivoting! Drain the vats, right the wantads, send out the chirping birds. We have new jobs to do.
Danke, Wizard. Let us go to Olga's shop. We have a long trip to my friends, and we will need the sundries.
Yeah, let the miners get the more premium bits, and you can still charge a bigger price for those premium bits. Have the bunnies, yeah, do the normal stuff, but employ the people who have been doing this for generations to do the more thorough work that the gummy bunnies can't. Instincts.
I must come clean with you. We know what is causing the sour gummies and the cavities. Not witches or your cabal. It is Nana, the company itself.
Nonsense, girl! Nana is the reason we have an industry to begin with. They are what made caramel so sweet and happy.
Does this place look sweet and happy? I brought the visit here for a reason. to show them the world is hidden by Nana's facade.
Yeah, since Grand Nana's happiness initiative, the mine's expanded tenfold and there are thrice the factories. It has worn everyone down.
Perhaps that is what your cavities are. Caramel rotting, giving way under the weight of so much joy.
But the Goomies, we still need specifics. You two must take the samples to the Black Licorice Forest for analysis. I will stay here and recover.
You take care, Hans. Visit, let us take a trolley to Gutenstadt. From there we go to the forest. We will find the truth in this.
Okay. Gutenstadt. I love that.
Not exactly the sweetest place in the spiral anymore, is it? There are countless of these prefabricated towns all over Caramel, built by Nana specifically to house their employees. But customers do not come here, so Nana has not devoted the same resources to keeping it up as does front-facing towns like Sweetsburg. Hence, the pest problem. If you don't want these little things following you around, biting you, you need to once again assert dominance.
These little green apple brutals. Why do they have life shields? That makes no sense. Seriously? You have got to be kidding. He's got 7 HP. 7. Single digits. What? Yeah, Gio, it's outrageous. Cheeky! How rude! I see you laughing in chat. I see you laughing in stream chat. I'm calling you out on it. Literally by single digit HP, that little bastard is alive. 3,000 damage. Eat it. Yeah, little SOB. I have the right of friendship to laugh. Very funny, Shiki. Very funny. Yeah, Grand Lord, I told Blitz to keep us updated as well as he's able to. So I hope he feels better soon and that they can figure out what the heck is causing
Help!
that heart failure.
And Madwoman has taken over the factory! Somebody help! A crazed and sinister cat has seized the factory, captured my co-workers, and demanded we bring to her someone called the Wizard. Probably one of them witches. Nana's old-fashioned news broadcast tells me all about them. But until we find this wizard, the cat person will not allow us to work. Without the work, we do not make the quota. Worse, we will be fired!
Very not. All will be well. My friend here can help find this so-called wizard and takes him to the factory to stop this crazy person. Yeah?
You're asking me to go to the cupcake factory.
Okay. Finally, I've been waiting for you. Everywhere you go, cavities follow. The estate, Sweetsburg, Nibelheim. Yes, I know the Cabal was in all those places too. We've been following you, monitoring the cavities, trying to figure out how you did it. But I have a simpler solution to end this. We will destroy you! We know you still feign to be the hero, Wizard. So find us, find our hostages. See how many you can save before your will gives out, and we pounce!
At least let us work while you hold us hostage. I cannot do any more overtime.
No, this is bigger than you, bigger than Caramel. This is about right and wrong, good and evil. This is about us.
Ooh, protected elemental. Fancy. I love how Sabrina's holding one arm out with this shield, like she's about to ram somebody with it. That's just what it looks like to me. Like she's ready to go ham, and she's got the dagger like stab somebody. I just love the pose that she's in while she's holding it. Lame! Of course, that had to be my 45. Ooh, Blaze Storm. Who knows? She could always learn the technique shield throw and shield bash. Nothing's impossible. Yeah, Shiki, there are some interesting weapons in this game that players can equip on their wizards. There are many of them. It's like, take your pick. You can just... Oh, come on. Of course the turn I decide to attack, you're gonna give me a negative 45 damage charm. It used to be a negative 90, but they nerfed it. How are the fights in Caramel going solo so far?
Can I please just go back to work now?
Not the greatest. Frosty Cinder, welcome in, by the way. I haven't needed backup yet, but I have had to do now 3 boss fights, more than once. I did one earlier today, the first boss battle of the stream. I had to do that one 3 times before I finally beat it. Last week when we started Caramel, I had to redo 2 bosses twice each. Didn't intend for a second only to come back and see Sabrina emoting. Yeah, she breakdances. I have her set to breakdance when she wins.
Do you ever stop whistling?
Not if I can help it. I need that whistling bonus. And I'm still on the clock.
This place is weird. Let us hurry up and finish this, Wizard.
Yeah, it's become very difficult, Frosty. A lot harder than even back in Imperia. Because the outgoing damage boost is breaching 100% in some areas. And that's tough. As a solo player, it doesn't matter what school you are, that's difficult. And if they crit, it's effectively quadruple damage, so you really have to be careful. So to sum it up, it's very difficult to solo at this point, even as the school that's probably the most primed for success because of the lifesteal feature. I can only imagine what this would be like for the other schools to solo at this point. This sounds rough. Makes me curious how the upcoming worlds will feel solo. Yeah, I don't even... Yeah, honestly, I don't know what Lemuria, Novus, and Wallaroo are gonna be like solo. Because this is all kind of for everybody. But for those of you who may not be familiar, I do have the rules for the run in the description below. Rule number 1 is kind of my... I can call backup rule, but I have to have tried at a minimum once before I can do that, but I usually try at least 2 or 3 times before I decide to call for backup. Because there have been some battles throughout this game that are literally impossible to do solo with the gear and levels and spells that I have access to. But I have still been able to do over 99% of the game solo in some capacity. Compared to all the fights that are out there, I've been able to basically solo the entire game. Aside for a couple places. But that's about it. I could probably count on my 2 hands how many times I have called for backup throughout this entire run so far. And out of all the bosses, final bosses that I've had to do that for, that's a pretty slim number. And I feel proud of that I've been able to solo as much as I have. Even though I haven't been able to solo everything. You know, that's still something to be proud of. Having a death helps wonders. but some cheating bosses are tough. Right, and those are usually the cases, Frosty, where I do decide to call for backup, is some boss fights are just absurdly difficult.
Now please go away. It is hard to work with all these disruptions.
Yeah, having a Death Wizard definitely helps, but honestly, in the battles that I have needed backup, I've done them in as little as pairs and been able to pull it off. So really, it's just having that one extra buddy that makes a world of a difference.
10 unfrosted cupcakes, 678 frosted, 10 unfrosted, 678 frosted. Do not forget, do not lose count. 10 unfrosted, 678 frosted.
Their plight is your fault. If you left us alone, there would be no caramel, no feuding house cats, no aerial outcasts. There would just be the first world. There would just be peace. But if it's endless fighting you're after, we have endless fighters to spare. And each of our copies can make their own copies. And each copy good as the original. No copy degradation. No copies.
I realized the game was getting harder around Ghost Dog on my death. I knew I'd need a second account if I wanted to play past that comfortably. You may have to remind me where Ghost Dog was, Frosty, but usually what I do is I just use the team up option, or if my younger brother happens to be available, I've pulled him in the past, because he's a max level Storm, but he's also side-schooled into life, so he's able to provide support, and I can usually take it down the rest of the way. But otherwise, I'd use the team-up function, and most of the time I find a match within a few minutes or so. It doesn't usually take that long to find other players. The queues have gotten longer as we've progressed, though. Understandably so, because, you know, burnout, lack of interest, or just not wanting to pay anymore, because obviously there's a paywall for this game. So it's kind of hit or miss with getting teammates. It totally depends. But like I said, for the most part, I can usually get an ally in relatively quick succession. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Kisma, because I may need it if I need to quickly target someone down. Otherwise, Frosty, if you want to team up with me, I'm more than happy to team up with you if you need help. End of Chrysalis Part 1. And I run a Death and Storm, and it's made the game a very different dynamic having Death as full support. Yeah, that definitely makes a difference.
We gonna get you, pal!
Oh, that's mana burn. Okay, this is a weird fight. Ouch, this is gonna be a bad hit. Yeah, the first place that I needed backup, The first place I needed backup, Frosty, was the very last part of Zafaria. The very, very, very end of Mirror Lake. And I say it that way because...
There's more where she came from!
Because there's literally... It was literally the storm spiders at the end of that... of that dungeon of Mirror Lake. I just could not beat them, no matter what I did. I beat everything before it, all the bosses, including the ones with cheats. I was in a pretty good position, but I just could not beat those storm spiders, no matter what I did. And unlike the previous fight, where, you know, it was a bunch of ice guys, and every time you killed one, even if you fled and returned, they wouldn't respawn, the storm spiders did. So that made it basically impossible for me to solo. So that was the first place that I needed backup. I did also need backup on one other fight with Belloc in the Twin Giants. Not gonna lie, though, starting a new account sounds like fun. What do I do with the subscription fees for World Access? Yeah. Alright, I think I need to be ready to attack pretty soon here. Yeah, I definitely do, because I don't want to have a weakness thrown on me, and I need to heal. Ouch. This is gonna hurt. I hope I don't get killed. Oh, I hit it. Okay. Yeah, if you're not a fan of the subscription fees, Cheeky, I would wait until they have a sale, because then they often have a year-long subscription for $60. That's like $5 a month. So it's pretty negligible if you're able to wait for a sale and get a good price. Wait, did I kill everybody?
So you've beaten me, have you?
Yeah.
Or have you just defeated another copy?
Yeah. I was not expecting to do that.
10 unfrosted cupcakes, 629 frosted. Wait, no, it's wrong. I must start all. 678 frosted. That is right. Danke, which person? Oh, Wizard? Same thing. I'm starting to think you all have the right idea.
I hope KingsIsle changes the paywall with the console release. It might make or break the release, in my opinion. I have to agree with you, Frosty. I've talked to some other people, and, like, at a minimum, they should make the entirety of Wizard City free at this point, because there are 17 main story worlds now, if you count Wallaroo. That does not count Grizzleheim or Wintertusk. When do sales typically happen? Yeah, they're kind of scattered throughout the year, but usually around Christmas. Or there's something. Otherwise, they kind of rotate throughout the year with the Crowns sales. There was a pretty consistent pattern for years. Like the Crowns sales and the membership sales would rotate. Like on and off. It was like 39. Yeah. And that's main quests. That doesn't include all the side questing either. I did all side questing up until the end of Polaris because they were worth XP. Starting in Mirage, they aren't, so there's no point in doing them anymore unless you need a specific boss or enemy to farm for something. Yeah, there was one person I was talking to that said they should also make Crocotopia free. Beyond that, that may start to affect the paywall, or like sales or whatever, but I'm like, okay, I could see an argument for Crocotopia also being free. Yeah, I do agree with you, Frosty. They should make more of the game free, or at least rethink the paywall that they've had since 2008 when this game came out. It's definitely well overdue for an update. This game is 16 years old. They've had the same price, the same everything for years, which is nice considering inflation has ramped up the cost of everything else, so it's nice to have something that has not dramatically risen in price.
All this counting and working and fake smiling, it makes me want... curse this! Lost count again! 678. Danke. Huh? Oh, yeah, there are witches in town. Do you not know this? Why do you not know...
This. I've had so many friends get turned away because the paywall is so early, and they don't know if they like it enough yet. Right, and that's why I will argue for, at a minimum, to finish Wizard City, and to have Wizard City be completely free.
That's about enough, ODE. What's all this I hear about you making a disturbance in the cupcake factory? Sure, there was a self-cloning cat thing. A likely story. Now you see here, down in the city, customers are kings. But up here, we're all about the work. We've no time for this malarkey. Oh, for the love of that, the wizard brings up witches now. You seem to encounter an endless stream of ne'er-do-wells, don't you? Why don't you stop by the station so we can discuss this further?
Yeah, I do not agree with how early the paywall is. Is getting a subscription like Final Fantasy XIV? Yeah, after... It's very early. Like, as soon as you want to go to Cyclops Lane or Firecat Alley, or even Colossus Boulevard, you have to start paying in order to continue progression. That's the biggest thing that deters me from returning, the paywall. Yeah. I always found it weird that it was only part of Wizard City. Right! It's not even like at the end of Wizard City, no. It's smack dab kind of in the middle. Almost. I feel so abrupt. I agree, Frosty. It is very abrupt. It's stupid. This Final Fantasy XIV gives you a lot of content before you have to play. Yeah, with Wizard City, like, you can do Unicorn Way, you can do, yeah, you can do that, you can do Triton Avenue. But I think that's about it. For the most part. I don't think you can even go to Aquila, because that's a branch off of Cyclops Lane. Yeah, the paywall is incredibly early.
So now, about these witches of yours. My most contrite apologies for the tough talk, but I didn't want any busybodies overhearing us. I've been looking for the witches for months. You may have noticed, we're an atypically stressful lot. That's because we make Nana's old-fashioned caramel cupcakes. They're in demand, which means Nana wants more supply. Means high quotas, long hours, sad faces, no bonuses. Last thing I need on top of that is witches. I suspect they're meeting in a club called the Candy Bar, but I can't get in. Maybe a sympathetic customer could earn their trust though, eh?
You can have every available main quest in about 30 minutes. Yeah, it doesn't take much. Maybe an hour? You know, depending on how much you get up and everything, like...
Password. No password, no entry. That sounds like a place that does not ask for passwords. Perhaps you should go there, yeah?
That's stupid, at least Final Fantasy XIV gives you a lot. Yeah.
And that is basically what happened to my old office.
You destroyed my shop!
Did I? Or did I remix it with the musicology?
I will remix your face.
Oh my, not making these funny, happy smiles. No, wizard, help!
This is Starlight. Hey, Admiral. How you doing, man? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, my dude. Hopefully you are well. What is it with these guys and casting shields of the same school as them? This makes no sense at all. None. 26 quests are free. That's 1.32% of the game. Yeah, especially if you consider Wallaroo now. Yes, David, I missed you and just wanted to say hi. Oh, that's okay, Admiral. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. That guy literally got bigger just like Mario and then shrunk back down. Yeah, I didn't even kill him because of the death shield. Even with full prep that I got in my deck, I was still not able to do it. It's because of the freaking death shield and then probably an 80% internal resistance. Retrieval rifle feels like a predecessor.
Ah, danke. Now, let us make with the haste and escape.
Oops.
Many dankers again, Wizard. My, aren't you getting around all lickety-splickety-like? Oh, that was a simple musical-logical misunderstanding. I hear, though, you have met the copycat. Sounds like she did not attack the old one either. So, if we eliminate her and Quake Charmer, that leaves only Judge Veg as our suspect. He does hate the sweets and manipulates dirt. So maybe we still have the witches to consider for the sour gummies. You think they are here in a candy bar? Curious. There are no gummies here. This is all factory work, no mining. But still worth a look. My little worms say the candy bar password is fructose.
Password? What were you expecting? Some sort of secret meeting? Why? Just because we are selective in our clientele? You are being most paranoid, I think.
Curses!
That was brutals, pesky things. Dangerous too, so stay out of the back room. Do not go in there.
Yeah, I'm going back there anyway.
This is no way to live. This is no way to work. You are gnomes, craftsmen. You should be molding your own treats, stretching your own taffy. But you languish at conveyor belts, frosting cupcakes, fretting over quotas and tiring for the happiness initiative. Tell me, are you happy? No! The Gummies have stolen your materials, the factories, your art, and Nana, your lives. What do you all say to that? Curses! Wunderbar! Curses upon Nana, and curses upon the customers, like that one there. Make them the example. Drive them from Caramel! Curse them!
Do you plan on making an edited down version of these streams? Would be interesting to see the whole journey throughout each world. I have not directly thought of that, Frosty. That would... I love the idea that you've got there to potentially do that. The only problem is how much footage I have at present, because we're talking about going all the way back to Wizard City, the beginning of the game. It would be quite a project to do something like that. Especially because some of the episodes of the run are split between multiple worlds. So that's another thing, is I'd have to go and find the footage in those split streams. Because I did do Grizzleheim on stream. You know, I peppered in and out of it. That's a very interesting idea, though. Although that also is a pretty broad topic. So I'd have to figure out what to focus on. If that makes any sense? Like, do I just focus on bosses? Do I... Do I focus on just like the major plot points? Yeah, I would need some kind of narrowed down objective to take on that kind of project. Because this is episode number 61. I could do kind of like a highlights of each world if there was any. Like mostly the final bosses. Like I'll admit, I was petrified of the Big Ben Clock Tower in Marleybone I thought that was gonna be where my first storyline death was going to be. It turned out that I got pretty lucky with, I think, being first, and the minion not casting a death shield, because I did not have spears to counteract it yet, because Marleybone's pretty early. So I suppose that could work. And maybe split it by story arc. Because I think there's 4 story arcs in the game now. With Wallaroo being the ending of it. Not to mention that no death AoEs until like the end of Dragonspire. Well, actually, Frosty, I was very fortunate to not have to deal with that issue of no death AoEs until most of the way through Dragonspire. And here's why. If you're familiar with the Archmastery spells, I was using a spell called Ship of Fools. I got the spellments for it from Drowned Dan, a gold skeleton key boss in Celestia. My brother and I farmed him for hours in order to get enough spellments, but then I gave those spellments to Sabrina, and she was able to have a death AoE right out of the gate. So I was very fortunate. But before Archmastery and those kind of spells were added, yeah, death solo would be very, very hard. Most schools would be hard solo. Well, actually, no, let me think. Because Fire has Meteor Strike, Ice has Blizzard, Storm's got multiple options, Tempest being the most prominent one. As far as AoE. And then Balance has Sandstorm. Actually has multiple options. I think Balance has the most AoE options of all the schools. I think they have the most. Because they've got Sandstorm, Ra, Supernova, and then obviously the other ones that you get throughout the game. Well, class of really AoEs and stuff, except Life and Death. Yeah, because even Myth has the Humungo Frog. Yeah, so Life and Death, you struggle in solo. So either you have to use treasure cards for AoE spells as those 2 schools, or you gotta rely on, or you gotta make your deck smaller and do a double single target. Thankfully I didn't have to do that with Sabrina. I was able to use Ship of Fools to cover me until I could get Scarecrow. And then of course now I've got Call of Cthulhu, which is Call of Cthulhu, basically. And
You think the witches made the gummy sour? Huh, silly little wizard, you know nothing.
All right, that's just about enough out of ye. You're under arrest by the authority of Nana's old-fashioned security division. The rest of you go back to work. Danke for the help, wizard. Couldn't start to say for now because of you, but it's best you be going. Return to the business what brought you here and leave us to our...
There you are. Where have you been? I was getting worried. You did what? Why would you fight a witch named Gerhard? I mean, I guess he was always a bit extreme. Not like the rest of us. Yes, I am a witch. Witches have been with you all along, and we're not what you think. Even our name, you have wrong. We're part of the group Witch, which stands for Workers Interested in Tackling Corporate Hegemony. We don't curse Caramel, we empower it. I told you, Nana is the villain behind everything. She made our simple lifestyle into a spiral-sized monster that eats us like caramel delights. The witches gather evidence of this, of what Nana is doing to Caramel's people, do you understand? We want to solve the problems Nana caused. That means fixing the sour goomies, the happiness initiative, and the cavities. So talk to the security chief. Convince him to release Gerhard.
Funny how witch actually stands for something.
No. No, I don't think I'll be letting the witch with the curse voice go. Thanks for asking, though. Yes, I've heard the propaganda. The witches aren't making people sad. They're making us understand we're already sad. Nana told us that's just curse talk. Nobody is sad in Caramel. But I get it. Sometimes I myself hate the smell of cupcakes. And I wonder... No, that's curse talk. Must resist the witch. Must resist the witch. You should leave, lest he bewitch you too.
Nope. May have to beat him up a little.
He did not listen. Nana's propaganda is stronger than the stink of treacle. Okay, new plan. We will need two things. A key and Maulwurf. We obviously have to find a cell key to let Gerhard out of his cage. The Whatchamagolem security units should have an attachment for that. We will also have to cause a distraction to get the security chief out of the station so we can sneak in without fighting him. That is where Maulwurf's musicology comes in. Ask him to cause a scene and battle Whatchamagolems for their key attachment.
I would love to host an impromptu concert outside the security station. I even have a new trombone I have been just dying to try. What? But Greta, she does not cackle like the witch. Oh well, it is nice to know they are not responsible for all the hours. And from what I have heard about Nana since I returned, I have every reason to believe your gloom-faced friend is right. I recommend you assist her.
Come on, can I be level 150, please? Not today! You almost took the life blade away.
You took care of everything? Wunderbar. Let us go save Gerhard. The plan is simple. Go into the station and chat up the security chief. I will tell Malverf to do his thing. And when the security chief runs outside to investigate, you open the jail cell and free Gerhard. Good? Good. Go.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, Malverf! Cause a ruckus. Hey!
You're back, but I still can't. Boy, what now? Stay here, customer. I'll be right back. Blimey, the day I'm having.
Now I am getting the mixed signals from you. You put me here, you let me out. What's next? You put me back? Whatever, so I cursed you. You deserved it. All the customers deserve it. This is war. War on candy. War on Nana. You best pick your side and stick to it.
In my defense, the instrument had a lot less strom and a lot more booms than I was expecting. Next time, I will be sure to use less fizzle pebbles.
That's right, boyo. Because next time you'll... Where's me prisoner? For the love of... Did you steal a key from the golems and free the witch? Yes, of course, all the curse talk is bunk. I know that. You think I'm blind?
I take some small offense to that.
I see how the gummy worm's turning. But Nana's everywhere, on every world. That's what the Happiness Initiative is. Expansion at any cost. Nana's too big. We can't change it. We can't quit it. If we try... Wait, what's that fanfare? No. No! They can't...
Uh-oh.
Sweeties, your attention, please. Nana's old-fashioned corporate headquarters has become aware this city is not meeting hourly projections. Specifically, dear, this last hour, you are very below quota. If making cupcakes is too hard for you, we can always move the factory.
Wait, Nana, that isn't necessary. There was a temporary disruption, but we found the cause. These two, the wizard and the mole.
Oh, I do believe we are being scapegoated, Wizard.
No one wants to blame, just solve problems. Why don't all three of you come to Nana's regional office and we can sort this silly mess out?
Which means I'm probably about to end up in a fight. Because there's a sigil here. We all know what that means. And she probably cheats.
Hello, sweeties. Would you mind telling Nana just what in the secret name of fudge you think you're doing? Huh?
I think she's swearing. That's a swear, guys. It's still baffling to me that this game is entirely voice acted. I'm curious how much data size there is in just voice recordings. Yeah, Frosty, it's certainly interesting, isn't it? This entire game.
Shut up! Nana don't want to hear it. Security Chief, you failed to keep the cupcakes flowing, so we're reassigning you to Caramel City.
That's not so bad.
Shut your pie hole and let me finish. We're assigning you to the Caramel City Counting Crypt.
No, please, not that. Anything but that.
You should be honored. The Counting Crypt feeds the Happiness Initiative. It's better than what the disrupted wizard gets, eaten by a gobbler.
Alright, let's go. I think we're good. Oh, no animation.
You know, I do not think that was the real Nana.
There is no Nana, you nit. She's a fabrication, a role played by presidents and CEOs. That was one of her brand ambassador assassins.
Yes, I know this. I was making this the jest. Perhaps my timing is off?
I've heard about the counting crypt. They say it's the dark engine of Nana, that it crushes your soul and builds you for the cleanup of soul goo.
Yes, the timing was clearly off. Wait here, Mr. Manfred. We will go to your rescue.
Out of candy corn? I want more candy corn.
That ain't something you hear often. And hey, remember, the Grand Nana hired you for muscle. Work for your treats or you're back to the factory.
Can I eat them?
What? Oh, great. Peachy failed. Yeah, sure, eat 'em up. Saves me some paperwork.
Ooh, he's double schooled. Death and fire. I got a killer starting hand. Me likes. Of course, death shield on a death being. Makes no sense, but... Maybe because they think players are just trying to pierce through the shields? I don't know. It's not... You don't really see this anywhere else. This is kind of a weird spot. Well... You get my spears out. Probably just go for a double. Double attack, quick back to back. funny. Yeah, and he still has resistance. Yeah, I don't get it. Nothing happened. Yeah, I was anticipating having to reshuffle. This ought to be enough.
Jobs stink even more than factory. Can I go home now?
Certainly. Wait outside and we will help you.
Oh boy.
What is even your problem, wizard? Huh? You get a nice simple gig to fight some witches, bust some strikes, and what do, huh? You shut down a treacle plant! Well, I don't even! The Grand Nana had plans for that toxic sludge. What, is she gonna use chocolate now?
Actually, that sounds rather delightful.
Zip it! Who do you think you're dealing with here? Some old little hamster bitty? Wrong! I am the fist that beats the dough. I am the fire that bakes the cookies. I am the teeth that bite off their gingerbread heads. I am Nana!
She's probably a cheater. I wholeheartedly believe she's gonna cheat. Yeah, I don't know if she has the ability to stun me. She doesn't even have that much health! I just realized how weak she is. I guess because she's not technically listed as a boss, but... Actually, this isn't too bad. Alright. Hopefully this is enough. This may or may not actually be enough. She's got a lot of death resistance. At least her minions off the table. So no more shields. Of course, it had to be the Death Ninja Pigs. I want to make sure this lady dies. Wait, I think I just leveled up.
We are happiness. We are delight. We are sweetness itself.
How does that fare against a witch's wrath, Nana? Wizards. Ugh. Wizards play with cards, but witches, we play with your mind. Isn't that right?
That's what they say on the old-fashioned news, PA. Fine. Go ahead, leave. But I'm just one sprinkle on the Happiness Initiative cake. Sweetness will prevail!
Is everyone okay? Come on, let us make like the Schnells and leave quickly. Did I not tell you Nana is the villain? And what a mess she left us to clean up. She left her 2 gobbler friends behind for one. When their bellies start rumbling, none of the edible materials of Caramel will be safe.
Leave them to me. I will escort them back to Gobleton and catch you up later at just the right moment.
I think we too are about ready to leave Gudenstadt. You should check on Chief Manfred, though. He's...
Yo! Heck yeah, Paragon! Level 150. Put on your shower cap, Sabrina.
Oh, wow. Now that you're so powerful, you should consider leading your own guild. Come find me to learn how.
It used to be so simple, Wizard. The Nibelung mine the chocolate, the gnomes and fairies make the treats. I used to break up arguments about chocolate chips versus butterscotch. But then came the initiative. Then came expansion. Then came quota. Oh, the cupcakes. They are not so sweet anymore.
So fight back. Become a worker interested in tackling corporate hegemony. And together, we will curse everyone.
Or maybe we just expose the hypocrisy and return Caramel to the way it used to be before the Happiness Initiative.
Yeah, fine. That works too.
150 hype indeed. Yeah, because now Sabrina has gained, like 300 HP. I still have enough power pip. I get another couple armor pierce. I get slightly more crit. Another point of resistance. It's not going to help me too much without the full set. My damage boost doubles. Practically. Slightly more than doubles. And there's another copy of Virulence. I only need one. It's kind of funny. But yeah, now my damage boost is 113 instead of... What was it before? 96. Yeah, so that's a huge bump. Yeah, it looks like she's wearing a shower cap, but honestly, who cares? Function over fashion, people. It's not really worth the crowns to stitch and make it look better. As long as it works and gives me a nice stat boost, I don't care.
This little stopover took longer than I expected, but it is for the best. Are you ready to finally go to the Black Licorice Forest?
Speaking of, let's figure out where we're at on the questing guide, because I may stop. Because we just entered a new zone.
Not what you were expecting, yeah? Becoming a pattern, I should think. The forests of Caramel is a source of gumdrops, licorice, etc. These things make the gummy jelly used in gummy bears, worms, and bunnies. When Nana started mass-producing them, they needed more jelly. So down went the trees, up went the production. In came the automated Goomba jacks to speed the whole thing up. Wizard, are you listening? You are just blankly staring into the distance and blinking. It is off-putting. Stop it. What noise? I do not hear the noise, but you want to investigate, yeah? Fine, lead on.
Functional profession, Dworgen's head in a nutshell. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Sabrina's gonna look a little bit mismatched as I get her the gear that she needs. From the Lemuria set.
Another cavity? That is new. I was here before I went to Sweetsburg. This must have just happened. Fits my theory, though. This forest is plundered for Nana's sweets, so the ground rots from within, leaving only this. No, I do not hear that. What are you hearing? It is just a hole. There is nothing in it to make any sound. It occurs to me, if a cavity has appeared here, perhaps the Goomies are sour as well. We should collect samples from the Goomba jacks.
Alright, so let's take a look in our questline guide. I think this is a good place to stop. Alright, so where are we at? Forest Stumps. This is quest number 45 out of 88, so we are at roughly the halfway point. Honestly, I'm not surprised I have been killed more, considering my lack of gear. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Malistaire set is good, but it can only carry you so far. It's a very, very powerful piece of gear, though. Set of gear, though. It definitely gets you way farther than you would expect. It's the most powerful gear set available for that level, and for decades of levels beyond that. My brother and I are still wearing mostly Malistaire gear, and we are max level, aka 170. Alright, so we are going to stop there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. We will come back next week for more Magic Monday shenanigans. Hopefully I'll have another piece or two of the Lemuria gear set, now that Sabrina can actually wear it. Because you have to be level 150 to wear that gear. Hopefully I'll have it before we actually reach Lemuria, because I'm definitely going to need it there. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow for Titanfall Tuesday. See you then, everybody. I'm trying to get new gear after Darkmoor. Yeah, you don't have to worry about gear for a while, though, Frosty. To be honest with you. You're going to be pretty set for a while if you're able to get all the Darkmoor gear.